Salute, salute, salute. Hold on, wait a minute. This ain't right. This ain't right. This ain't right. This ain't right. Peace and power, peace and power. That ain't right. Salute, salute, salute. I thank the universal truth and the absolute laws of nature for guiding me, protecting me, and giving me the strength to endure the imperfect. I shall attack with vigor, making progressive moves. A divine mind knows, a divine mind shows. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. Salute, peace, and power to the people that struggle. As you come on in, know that you're in a safe space. Know that you're in a space of love, a space of educating and being educated, a space of learning and getting learned up, a space for comments, questions, conversations, concerns, dialogue, intelligence, a space where we analyze, where we build and destroy, where we uplift, and where we knock out. Your space, a space where we seek a path towards true liberation. As my classroom assistants come on in, yeah, please put all contact information in the chat for the duration of class. Please put all funding information in the chat for the duration of class. Let's fund this war effort. Excuse me. Let us fund this war effort. I keep telling you, class after class, we are in a war. There is no other descriptive for it. We are in a war. Keep playing, keep giggling, keep coming outside in Crocs and slides, and you're going to find out. Fund the war effort. If you or anybody you know is in need of anger management, please book an assessment. Don't wait till it's too late. Don't wait until you're trying to chase somebody and they kid down for a tip. Don't wait until you running down the block with a baseball bat, mad for nothing. Don't wait until you get fired. Don't wait until you at the Welly office and they denying you your one-shot deal and you got your goddamn water bottle in your hand throwing it around the spot. Don't wait, it's too late. Book your assessment now. If you or anybody you know is in need of domestic violence intervention, of intimate relationship abusive consultation, book an assessment. Don't wait until it's too late. Don't wait until you're running down the hotel hallway naked with a towel kicking people. It's too late. By then, you've been well conditioned already to be an abuser. Salute. D-Haven Irby's up in the spotty spot. D-Haven, much appreciated for funding the war effort. Don't wait until you're running down hotel hallways naked, dripping in sweat, kicking on minors. Book an assessment. Find out what you need to be alerted to, the behaviors that should alarm you about yourself and others. Remember, the life you save could be your own. I'm trying, y'all, so I'm attempting to get it back. It's coming. It's slow. It's coming. All right? Trust and believe. It's a lot going on in the air. Chemical warfare. So we always have to be our best. All right? I'm saying we got a lot to get into. We got a lot to get into. We got a lot to get into in a short amount of time. You see, it's very late for me today. I'm trying to get it right, man. Scheduling is off. A lot going on. And I appreciate those who know and support. Okay? We got people to tag in class. Listen, we got a global war. We got to tag Iran. We got to tag the Congo. Yeah. We got to tag Mayor Adams' dumbass again. Yeah, tag old Eric. Yeah, he's becoming a consistent in class. But tag him anyway. We got to tag old Sleepy Joe and Morehouse and all of their alumni. Tag them. Yeah, tag them. Tag Stacey Abrams, Mammie, the brand new Mammie. And they was mad when folks was calling her that as she was running for political seat. But tag the Mammie. Yeah, tag her. Who else we got to tag, y'all? Yeah, I'm on a roll today. Yeah. Yeah. Because it's going to get a little bit lit. It's going to get a little bit lit. Got to put some fire under some people's asses. Because I don't have time to play. As you can see, in this war, they throwing everything at people. Yeah. So, we got to get into it. And before you ask, this is not regular water, as you can see. Got oregano oil in it. So I'm trying to do my 1-2. So after a swallow or two, y'all understand. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's get right, man. Let's see who ain't tagged their classmates. And let's see who's in the spot. Sean Jenkins, salute you up in here. Joey or Hustler Smoke the Flat Lever. Yeah, you up in here. Guns and Gloves. You in the spot? Yeah. 55. Yeah, got you. A Wood, what up, A Wood? Tierra, what up, T? Bushhead, what's going on? Roogie Houses in the spot and Dust Fro. 517 Merklow is up in here. GB. Justin Rome, Jefferson City, Missouri. 55, Rome. Yeah. Yeah, coming in here talking that Rome stuff. That ain't your name. Your name is Rome. What was that Rome song? I belong to you. Get on up out of here, Rome. Corey Grant, salute East New York. Much appreciated for funding the war effort. We got fake old Rome up in here. I belong to you. Get on up out of here, Rome. Take that 55. Stone. Who is M. Dotters in the spot? Think for yourself. What's up? Carl knows 144. You in here. Elusive Views. What up? Ken Williams, we see you. Yeah, Tony Grant, we see you. Who? Senorita Flowers. I see you, Senorita. Yeah, we already said Big D. Hey, what up, hey? We see you. Bernadette up in the spot. Uncle Murder. Black and yellow. 55. Who that? Mr. Mac 123. Yeah, we see Tyler. Turner Ira. Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. Yeah. Mark Lewis. Oh, what? Society. 55, Commandant. Yeah. Yeah. We see you. B. Dolo's up in the spot. Geechee's up in the spot. 3-4, Andre Smith. What's going on? Hood. Center. Highlights. What up? Jean. You up in the spot, Jean? We see you. Yeah, Canada in the building. Murder Gang, Uptown Dre, Voodoo Glitch. Hey, Ghoster, 55. Got him. Yeah. C Blaze, what up, C Blaze? Yeah. Y'all up in here. Sales is up in here. Yeah, J.E. Flatbush, what's going on? East Flatbush. Let's be specific. Yeah. East Flash, Don Fuego. What? Lap lasagna? Get on up out of here, 55. Sneaking up in the spotty spot. What's going on? Versace broccoli back in the spotty spot. Karim the Ace. What up? Chazzo? Chazzo? Oh, Chazzo, 55. 55. Got me sweating already. Papa Smurf too, 55. Coming all up in here all late. Let's get to it. Front and center. We got to start with Sleepy Joe. I would love to get into everything else, but I got to hit this first. There's nothing that triggers me more than the fake, false image of what a good black man is. I battled that shit my entire life. The distinction between a black man, a good black man, and old hood niggas. You understand? That's something that many of us struggle with because none of us wanted to be good. Because when you're viewed as good or when you move as good, that means you're not rebellious. And if you're not rebellious, that can only mean that you're a content slave, that you're a comfortable servant, that you want to fit in. This is why it's so easy for our young black men to be swayed into the streets. Because even in the specific dangers of the street and the street life, they would rather have that than be viewed as a good black man. Because what has being a good black man ever given our men? Absolutely nothing. As we've seen many of them lynched, we've seen many of them locked up for no reason. We've seen many of them had their dreams deferred. We've seen it all. Yeah. So it's confusing in those spaces. And it's confusing when you make an attempt to teach that. Because what is the definition? How do we define it? What are the levels to it when we say that's a good black man? What makes him good? We've seen a lot of pastors that people would say, oh, that's a good black man. He got on them shoes. He got on his slacks, his button up, his tie. He go to church every Sunday. He preaches the word. But he got children in the basement, touching, following. He's taking millions of good folk dollars and giving it to the banks of the oppressors. What makes a good black man? You understand? Many struggle with that because, again, we know that definition or that type of adjective weren't thrown at some of the people who we yearn to be like. They never considered Malcolm X a good black man. They never considered Huey P. Newton a good black man. Dr. Khalid Muhammad, Farrakhan, right? Robert Williams. None of these, Geronimo Pratt, Father Allah, none of these were good black men. Okay? Salute, David. Much appreciated for the for the green screen. So it was conflicting. The dudes that we grew up with in the street are OTs, old timers, right? OGs, depending on where you at. Ghetto stars. These dudes weren't described as good black men, but we witnessed them do good and great things. We were vibrating with them. But one of the main paths toward being what is deemed the conventional good black man is going away to college, earning a degree, and in the space of earning that degree, holding down a career choice that separated you from the average in these communities. And one of the epitomes of higher education when it comes to our people were the HBCUs. And the HBCUs were considered, for lack of a better term, warehouses that pushed out assembly lines of good black men because they were taught by other good black men. They gave them principles, values, morals, and then they institutionalized them in the structure of higher education, and sometimes in the structure of fraternities. See, so these HBCUs and these fraternities, which all come up out of the umbrella and the folds of a talented 10th in this type of situation, bred the separation that still exists to this day, right? The Mandingo phenomenon, right? The Nat Turner phenomenon. Yeah. The Chicken George and the Kunta Kinte phenomenon. Those who say chill and wait and let's learn from massa or our oppressors, and those who say, yo, I don't want no part of that. So here we have Morehouse, one of the, if not the premier factory of producing good black men. Now, a lot has taken place over the past 4 days. And of course, we've seen this at one time considered good black man, Mr. Diddy Combs Turner. Yeah. Not Ike Turner, but Diddy. Yeah. Diddy Dyke Turner. Yeah, Diddy. Diddy Combs Turner. Yeah, Diddy. Yeah, Mr. Happy Feet himself was at an HBCU and considered a good black man. We see how that turned out. And we get back to his Happy Feet ass later with that other good black man, the new black mayor of New York City. Yeah, yeah. But we're going to stick on Morehouse. Excuse me, because in the mix of these last 4 days where we was concentrating so heavy on Kendrick Lamar, Drake, right? Diddy. Some real heavy shit been going on. And in the mix of that heavy shit, we had old Sleepy Joe. Oh, if you ain't black, huh? If you ain't voting for me, you ain't black. If you ain't black, that means you over there. I want you to vote for me and prove that you black. Oh, Sleepy Joe. Speaking at the commencement of all these new good black men. And it wasn't as if it wasn't known. Because it was known, it was scheduled. You know, they got the schedule shit like that when it comes to the president of this corporation here. So this was known. But dig how they ritualized it. Because if you don't think that this was a ritual, this ceremony, this anointing, maybe even this going away present, then you're wrong. Because in the mix of Sleepy Joe standing in front of all these good black men, many of whom were rebellious enough to turn around and protest, give him their back. And we salute those students. We salute those black men who stood firm and allowed that universal truth to say, nah, we don't need this dude here. We don't need him here. I'm going to turn around and dare to be defiant. So did the valedictorian. Salute that young man for standing firm on his decision to say what's going on in Gaza is wrong and we don't stand for that. In the face of those institutions, salute him. So here we go, Sleepy Joe coming through. Mind you, prior to that, we had an ignored portrait reveal from the old Euro Charles. Yeah. The sweet, sweet prince who now they want to consider king. They ignored that portrait drop, that portrait reveal. You know, just like a gender reveal. The portrait was ignored. So in order to double down on what they expected to happen, they put some other rituals in play. And at that point, that this portrait was revealed, ignored, blood had to be shed. Just to show or make an attempt to show some type of prestige was still in play. So we had so many unalived, so much blood spilled in that course. Now, I'm not one for numbers, but I invite any of you who share the platform to send it to the numerology people, the numbers people, you know, all them dudes that y'all and them chicks that y'all rock with. Do the numbers on the past 4 or 5 days and see how much hemoglobin was spilled. But before we get into that, let's stick with this ritual here. The ritual started with, again, using the feminine energy of a black woman, a natural black woman, a coarse-haired black woman, a heavy-set Mammie-ish black woman, submitting and bowing down. That symbolism should have alerted you all to the bullshit that was coming in the next few days. So we had old Stacey Abrams. Damn a buck dancing. Damn a shoe shuffling or jeffing, bowing, curtsying down. Because again, the portrait from Charles was ignored. So the curtsy, somebody somewhere had to show that manifest destiny was still in effect, that there was still an element of fear and worship towards white supremacy. And who else better for them to show that white supremacy reigns supreme other than having a Mammie bow down in front of them? Now, I'm still wondering, as I've always been wondering, where is the black girl magic? Because, see, there was a big movement of a whole lot of different women, activists, politicians, right? That was pushing for her when she was running for governor. All the Joy Reids, the Tamika Mallorys, all these other women, get out, vote for her. Yeah, push for her. Though many of us who are woke, conscious, understood we didn't give a damn about her. Track record sucks. But I wonder where they're at now. Now that they're watching the annihilation of a people in Gaza. And this Mammie bowing down in front of this individual who in his leadership makes sure billions are going over to make sure that that state continues its onslaught. Let's see how many of them speak out against old Joe. Let's see how many of them speak out against this Mammie. Let's see who's really conscious, who's really woke, who's really for the people. Let's see how angry they are. Let's see how much they really support the kids protesting. You see how that work? See how I'm always a stickler for not being contradictory? Because you see how they was just banging for this broad to push her to governor? And she's bowing down. Bowing. This is how politics here works. This is what democracy looks like. Melanated folk bowing down in front of the oppressor. And we're not talking about no dumb, unlearned Mammie. We're talking about college degreed up. Running for office, articulate. Her supporters, articulate. Sorrows, all that. So this is how you lead black women. This is why our children look at Booty Hole Brown. This is why our children look to Cardi, to Nicki. This is why our children look to Doja Cat. Because even in that ratchet, filth, troublesome behavior, they not bowing down to no old phase. The kids are not dumb. They'd rather be that than that. Any given day, especially in this climate where the entire world is saying no more should we bow down. This is where it's at. So as she ritually, in this ritual of bowing and curtsying in front of this Ofe, before he gets to Morehouse. Now, we done seen a lot in the industry when it comes to what people say are Morehouse men. We've been hearing that since MLK. Senior and junior and the third. This is supposed to be the epitome, the pinnacle of good black men's strength. So I want to see if some of their alum are going to stand tall with him giving this speech. No word of reparations at all. No word of condemning this state. Excuse me. The state of Israel and its onslaught. Nothing. Let's see, who is some of the alum of Morehouse? Samuel L. Jackson, the Morehouse man. Does he stand tall with Sleepy Joe? David John Washington, or rather John David Washington, Man Denzel's son. Does he stand tall with Sleepy Joe? Oh, Spike Lee, while he was in the garden, and that ritual of the Knicks losing in the manner that they did, that was ritual. Emotional crushing of an entire city. It's a ritual. Ain't no way in hell them weak ass dudes could ever beat no Knicks. That was a ritual. Another distraction. But Spike was in a spotty spot. Brian Tyree Henry, another thespian that's been doing a lot of gripper-gating lately, is a Morehouse man too. Is he going to speak out against old Sleepy Joe? And everybody's favorite white-black man, black-white man, Shaun King, who's been very critical of a lot of things. Is he going to speak out against old Sleepy Joe? With an honorary dummy degree. What kind of ritual was that? Why didn't he give it to him last year? Year before that? Why now? What about Killer Mike? He's a Morehouse man. Metro Boomin. Bakari Sellers. Hold on, wait a minute. Metro Boomin and Killer Mike. I'm sure they could make a song in protest of old dummy Joe getting an honorary HBCU degree. Someone who still hasn't spoke a word about reparations. A man who sat there and said, "You ain't black if you don't vote for me." And they gave this nigga a degree. I'm sure Metro Boomin and Killer Mike can make a damn good hip-hop song condemning that against their alma mater. Oh, and Raphael Warnock. We know he probably pushed it. Oh, Coon from Georgia. These is good black men, right? These are the examples. So when, excuse me, when we out in the hood and we trying to mediate gunplay in the hood, get at gangs, get at dudes that are formerly incarcerated, get at dudes who are incarcerated, and make the distinction between their behaviors and what is considered good or bad. What do we use as a role model? Who do we use as an example? When the good dudes, the good men that are going to college, getting degrees, have up under them and in their heart a feeling of bowing down and giving dummy degrees to your oppressor. What kind of confused bullshit is that? I say, we far from ready. That's why I said, don't group me in with that shit. But they want to, dog us out. Call us hoteps and woke. Oh, guard bodies, they nickel niggas. They want to say things like that. But do things like this. Put things around their neck. Bow down to the old Ofe. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We sick, boss. Ooh, boss, we sure is hot out here at this commencement. You need a fan, boss? Hold on. Let us make sure we got this degree for you, boss. Put the award away for you, boss. Yeah, we's a good men. Yeah, no, we understand. Huh? Oh, okay, yeah, we get back to the reparations later, boss. Oh, no, we don't need that right now, boss. Sure. Here you go. I can't take that shit to East New York. Nah. I can't tell my kids in the projects that shit. That those are good men. Can't do that. This is the confusing piece that many around the world, they don't have to fight with. They don't have to struggle with. They know their identities. The identity for them is either you with us or you with them. You with us or you with the colonizers. You with us or you with those who are trying to take our resources from this country. That determines what makes a good man in the Congo, in Iran, in Palestine, in Zimbabwe, in Brazil, in Haiti, in Cuba. Are you with us or are you with them? Not here in this corporation, though. Nah. When you got Diddy getting keys to the city, right? When you got people being awarded with Speaker of the House, minority speaker seats, because they get funding from Israeli lobbyists. When you got rap dudes who's telling you to tell a room full of white folk your dream. That's why the world looks at us like we not ready. Y'all niggas ain't shit. We get ready to go over there and open up a store. Let's go open up a store in the hood. The hood has become the rainbow coalition for the world. Any ethnicity, any nationality, any gender identification, open up shop in the hood and take what they want. Them big black ass niggas ain't gonna do shit. They ain't even got no good black men. That's where we at with it. I don't want no parts of it. At all. So I watched the fiasco and I always wonder and question where they at. That's why I say tag them. Tag them. TikTok them. I'm asking them, what does Samuel L. Jackson think? What does Spike Lee think? Call Metro Boomin, call Killer Mike. You can't call Stacey Abrams, call Tamika Mallory in the clique. And see how many of them are going to bow down. Big Mammie ass bow down in front of Sleepy Joe. God damn it, Glorilla ain't even bowed down. She even said, I don't give a fuck about that. I was just in the spot. I did it for TikTok, you heard? But here, the most educated, articulate, bowing. What kind of message does that send? I'm saying, where's the Morehouse men? Send them through. Morehouse men. Good men. Shoes and all that. Frat boys and all that. Freemasons and all that. Got y'all mammies bowing down in 2024? That's where we at? Huh? Go walk with your enemy before you learn to walk with each other? How sick can you be? That's where we at with it, y'all. Morehouse Mammie time. Oh, Sleepy Joe smiling too. It's a ritual. Humiliation. We gonna show y'all we still here. We still, even in the mix of everything else happening, we still here. And you niggers better not forget it. Get my mint julep, nigger, and put that goddamn hat on the porch. That's where we at, man. I can't unsee that shit. I'm just glad I got enough knowledge of self to know better. It is what it is. But while we on that, because again, I'm saying it was ritualistic because within all this time, what happens? More copters going down. Yeah. Woo-wee. Y'all seen that? Same time that these old Morehouse men were shucking and jiving and partying. Just like out of the movie Godfather 2. Well, Michael was at the what? The baptism, right? Old Sleepy Joe was at the commencement. And how many people dropped? How many people dropped, y'all? Talk about it. Talk about it. Iranian president and the prime minister. Helicopter had 9 people when it just somehow crashed. Iranian president Ibrahim, foreign minister Hussein, the governor of the Eastern Province, Malik. Come on. The Friday prayer Imam Muhammad. And other pilots. Excuse me. Other pilot, co-pilot, crew, head of security, and another bodyguard. Yeah. What happened? Helicopter crash resulting from a technical failure. Iranian state news media reported they were traveling from Iran's border with Azerbaijan after inaugurating a dam project when the helicopter went down in a mountainous area near the city of Haifa. Search and rescue teams scoured a rugged area of dense forest through rain and fog for hours before finding the the crash site. There were no survivors. This is what we're doing. Yeah. After old Pooty Poot pushed further into the Ukraine. After old Benji running through another part of Gaza. Old Sleepy Joe dancing with the old good shoe brothers, the good men. Morehouse man, the black man, again, sitting, watching in a mix of global terror. Not involved, not engaged. You see, this is what the rest of the world see. Shiftless ass, good shoe wearing, upstanding, send the church money over there, or kicking little girls through hotel lobbies. This is the image of the black man. But that same type of good black man got people calling you hoteps, nickel niggas, conscious folk, and all that weirdness to create some type of prestige for him that really is no longer existent. I want y'all to peep what's going on. You have to reestablish what it means to be a melanated man. And the only way you can do that is if you soldier up. Military, militant, unrelentless with it. Ironically or not, that old helicopter crash was right after Slovakia's prime minister got that work put in on him decently too. Slovakia's prime minister Robert Fico, a fixture in the country's politics and known for defying his fellow leaders in the European Union, underwent hours of emergency surgery on Wednesday after being clapped 5 times and critically wounded in a town in central Slovakia, in what officials said appeared to be a politically motivated assassination attempt. Oh, really? Decent work, too. Live on TV. Synced it. Decent. Some real East New York type shit. Decent. Cool around you. I don't give a damn who you with. Bop, 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 bop. Decent work. Anybody can get it. Anybody can get it. What they do after the fact is after the fact. Decent work. His deputy, excuse me, his deputy, Thomas Taraba, told the BBC that the operation appeared to have gone well. I guess in the end he will survive. The clapping was the most serious attack on a European leader in decades, drawing shock and condemnation from Slovak officials and other European leaders by stoking fears that Europe's increasingly polarized and venomous political debates had tipped into violence. The events were captured on video, which showed Mr. Fico, 59, approaching a small group of people behind a waist-high metal barrier on a public square in the town of Handlova, when a man stepped forward and fired a pistol from just a few feet away. 5 bangs can be heard. Could be heard. The first bang, bang! Mr. Fico doubled over at the waist and fell backward on a bench as more rang out. Security officers then hustled him into a black Audi several feet away, half carrying him to the car's rear door. Yeah. Work. Anybody can get it. These are the things black folk miss out on, because this is the political piece. This is the political education piece. This is war. That black men have yet to fully get the concept. Again, I always tell you, it's nothing to wig out and blast everything in your community, in your neighborhood. Melanated folks walk around melanated folks all day, every day without even thinking about it. You ain't boss. Putting in no work on your own on the regular, that's light work. You can go outside right now and drop 4 or 5 people quickly. Drop them and get away. Take that work across the bridge. The way we was taught, the way we came up. Where these old faves at? Thirsting for them. Where they at, y'all? Hunting them down. That's the concept. You have to conceptualize that aspect of politics and war. Dudes talk about how valid they are because they hitting people in the community, in their own hood. This is who they knew, who they grew up with. Who ain't about that action. Most are scared to go to the next section of Brooklyn. Most are scared to go to the next borough. Popping people and you think you about it? Nah, I'm cut from a different cloth. We didn't come up like that. If it went that way, it went that way. We was on them old phase. Because anybody could get it. Why am I giving it to my own? Unless they ask for it. So now we see Iranian president, prime minister. Slovakia, prime minister. Just a few months after what took place at the Super Bowl, right? Was it with the Nigerian? Why are so many important, pertinent, positioned people in helicopters? What sense does that make? You mean to tell me they not being lined up? You mean to tell me that as great of a position a president is. Man, my friend, what are y'all thinking about in the middle of one of the most intense times in what y'all call in the Middle East, that you got the foreign minister, the president, the governor, and a prominent imam all on the same copter? What kind of intelligence? And y'all been complaining about the copters. This copter ain't shit, no copter that they made in 2010. This is something they made in 1979. 79! Then we talking about the first Iran hostage situation, 79? And y'all got y'all president on that? And we not supposed to believe somebody lined them up and said, nah, go ahead? Nigerian bankers? Really? Really? Helicopters? Really? Yeah, all right. All right. But what we not hearing about? We not hearing about bricks no more, right? Nah. You see what I'm saying? You see how? You see puffy, feminine, oily ass running down hallways, kicking women. You see that. We don't hear about bricks anymore, though. Not hearing about how they are like this over there, right? The last time you heard about anything in Haiti or the movement in Brazil or Junius Molina. We're not hearing that information. Let's go, because I'm going to tell you what's happened within this same time frame. Ironically, Malcolm X's born day. Kinshasa, May 19th, the leader of an attempted coup on Sunday in the Democratic Republic of Congo has been unalived and some 50 people, including 3 American citizens, arrested, says a spokesman for the Central African country's army. Gunfire rang out around 4 a.m. in the capital, Kinshasa. A Reuters reporter said armed men attacked the presidency in the center city. Another attack took place nearby, at the nearby home of Vital Kamaheri, a member of parliament who is tipped to become speaker. Oh, okay. 2 guards and an attacker had been unalived in that incident. Also, one attacker was unalived there too. A shell fired from Kinshasa hit the city of Brazzaville in neighboring Republic of Congo, injuring several people, that country's government said in a statement, adding that 1 person had been hospitalized. Ikenje named Christian Malanga, a U.S.-based Congolese politician, as the leader of the attempted coup. Malanga was definitively neutralized during the attack on the Place de la Nation, hold on, let me get this right. Place de la Nation, a certain Abu Bakr was neutralized during the attack on the residence of Vital and others. Around 50, including 3 American citizens, were arrested and are currently undergoing interrogation by the specialized services of the armed forces. I don't know what playbook these dudes are following, but the Bay of Pigs was a wrap. Yeah, the Bay of Pigs was a wrap. If you thought that that same strategy and tactic was going to go well in the Congo, somebody bumped their head. Why would they believe that you can kick off a successful coup d'etat in the Congo on Malcolm X's born day? With the elders and the ancestors of Patrice Lumumba still embedded in that land. This is how dumb these old fays are. And you should see the video of the people that they caught. Yeah, got their identification credentials and all that. This is the shit that you don't see and hear about. Because everybody else want to talk about Diddy dusty ass. That's more important than visualizing the war that we are in. This is a global war. And they looking at black men over here and trying to figure out what the hell are y'all doing? They don't see us. I don't get pushed. I don't get supported. They don't understand that we have these conversations on a regular basis. So when they put in that work, they're not thinking about us. When they come over in your communities and they ignore you and scowl up their face and move, it's because your representation of what the world sees of black men are Dusty Diddy, Mayor Adams, the Morehouse men, giving dummy degrees to sleepy old fays, Rick Rosses with fat bellies out dancing, chicken bossing, Stephen A's. This is the image that they get while they are busy in military garb fighting off coups, collecting their natural resources so they can barter with other nations. And your ass can't even, you're worried about water bills. You don't even have your own nothing. This is where we at with it. You worried about child support and shit. And other institutions that dominate your life. You worried about, I don't get respect. Black women don't respect us. They want us to pay for dinner. And dumb shit. Stop crying and whining and be fucking men. Soldier up or get your ass somewhere, lay down with a red cup. The world is moving. And you, black men, that's still playing these stupid ass games, following these old fays, bowing down to these old fays, allowing these institutions to dictate whether you eat or not, are going to be enslaved by the winner of whoever comes out the victor of this shit. If you think they're going to just allow you to be, you're sadly mistaken. Yeah. Sadly mistaken. Let me move on so I can get up out of here. Now, I wish I could call some of these individuals by names that are less disrespectful than dummy and stupid, but that's just what they are. I'm serious. You can try to be politically correct and say ignorant, right? Or misguided. I choose to say they stupid and dumb. So now you got old Eric, who once people thought was kind of sort of smart. Nah, he got a big dunce cap on. So now you got old Mayor Eric Adams backpedaling and looking to take the keys of the city away from old Puffy, the Puffster. Yeah. The old Puffster. Yeah. Yeah. What happened? See, this, you know why you can't call it nothing else but dumb? It's because the Puffster's allegations, his actions, his movements, his lack of doing anything for anybody but himself has been known. So to give his listen, there was absolutely no reason for him to get the keys to the city. None. But old guy from Queens, I'm this average dude who took my opportunity. Old Eric gave him the keys to the city. Yeah. Now, there's a team looking to see if we should reevaluate that after the video came out. We didn't need no video to come out. But I forgot, you went to the party too. Been a few of the parties. They go to the Met Galas, they do all that. All that is the same party. And y'all gave him the keys to the city. And now you want to take it back? As if he ain't already go to the locksmith and made copies? As if people are going to forget that he had them? Nah, it don't work like that. No. So you're feeling a little bit stupid, huh? Yeah. A little bit stupid, huh? Yeah. After this man paid 30 mil, here, hold that. Y'all gave him the keys to the city. Who does that? White folk don't. White folk don't. Oh, here we go. Lori Combo. Leave that alone. She used to try to flirt with the kid. We give her a pass, G's. Yeah. Oh, Lori Combo. Hey, Lori. We talking about Eric here. She ain't got the power to give him the keys to the city. Okay? So you see how black men look? Good black men. Shoes and all that. Button-ups and ties and all that. learned up and all that. In front of the whole city. In front of the Bagelmeisters, in front of the Russians, in front of the Asians, in front of the Arabs, in front of everybody. P. Diddy got the keys to the city. And now he been putting hands and feet on a little young girl that was pretty. And y'all want to take it back. Nah, it don't work like that, dummy. Don't work like that. Nah. Black men, I'm telling you, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm so far out of the system. Yo, I'm bordering on liberation. I have no ties to it. None. 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 I don't know 401k coming, no veterans benefits, nothing, no time, nothing. Nothing. Convicted felon name is shit on paper. Nothing. Free from these old fays. I work for the people. I do for the people. Not attached to this shit. Y'all got a decision to make. The more you stay emboldened and beholden to this institution and systems and white folk, the more when white folk enemy come, you will be victimized. Simple as that. It is the true essence of being woke and conscious, manifesting your beliefs. Can't hold on to their shit. When you hold on to their ships, when you hold on to their planes, you go down with it. Or you win with them. Be my guest. You can be with them. You can consistently, rock with them. You could be in a big house with them. Yeah. Yeah. But don't act like you're not. It's another contradiction of black folk. They want to act like they're not in the big house, that they're not house niggers. Yeah, all their institutions are part of the house. All of it. So I don't care if you're a Hollywood diva and you do ratchet TV, or if you're a Hollywood diva and you think you got some prestige because you black girl magic and you rocking with Kyla Pratt or Kim Fields or Shirley Ralph and y'all to duty. Shit, your house niggas in their institution. Admit it. Not on the street. You're not in the plantation. You ain't in the field. Either you're in the field or you're in the house. And if you're in the field and you're trying to get up off the plantation, it's a different layer. Understand your layer and your positioning and be cool with it. Don't act like you in one space and you're not. Bitch, you in a house. We in the field. Know your positioning. Again, Thanks for coming back to class and come back with all 10 fingers and 10 toes. Make sure you get back here safely. Classroom assistants, salute for holding it down. Trying to get it back right. Okay? Excuse what I have to do and what I sound like, but if I don't come on, people act like I'm not here. And one thing you can never say is that no one never told you. You can't say that I was never here, so you didn't know. I've been here. You hear me. When I say we love you, we love you. When I say you have the potential to be greater every minute of the day, I said it. You heard it. When I tell you to pull out of these institutions, I said it. You heard it. You can never say no one was here. You can't say Malcolm wasn't here. You can't say Huey wasn't here. You can't say Khalid Muhammad wasn't here. We are here. You are loved, needed, and wanted in the ranks. Can't say you never heard it. All peace and power to the people to struggle. Cancel all celebrities. 55 gang. Get y'all grades up.